Put the fucking mic on.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Yo, what's good? Welcome to another episode of Neapolitan Ice Cream Podcast. Back from quite a time off, right?
It's been a week.
Yeah. Oh, technically, yeah.
We got banned.
We got banned?
Nah.
We got shadow banned for a week. They were like, nah, y'all wildin'.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Y'all violated. Y'all violated. Same outfits in a row. Y'all stink. Fuck out of here. But anyways, we all right, though. We here. We back. We live. We lit.
Yeah, I'm pretty chill.
Yeah? You pretty chill? How you doing? Everything I read?
Everything I read. Wagwan brothers.
Shit. We
I'm
know
black.
no waste man around here.
You know what I'm saying?
But word, how y'all been doing? Good though? Chilling?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. You know what I'm saying?
I could complain. I'm
Yeah,
won't.
we
But we will save the complaining for later on.
Yeah, we'll complain for the next hour.
We'll complain.
I don't know. I'm not in an opposite mood. I'm not really trying to complain, which is something new.
Yeah.
I always complain the most. So.
Oh, yeah. There's been episodes you was the only one. I'm like, damn.
Kind of, right?
Nah, not really.
I don't know.
Went to the Rolly store, cop that complain Jane.
Oh, shit. Let's see what you did there.
I know, right? But, this week's been quite a week.
Quite a week.
Pick
You
up
ain't
the
hit
hot
puberty yet?
Nah. Balls ain't dropped yet. 29, my balls ain't dropped.
That's crazy.
That's that Andy Milonakis shit.
How do you know that?
Isn't that his disease?
That his balls ain't dropped?
Oh, no, I thought that he was just like a 13-year-old.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
that shit. Yeah, like
yeah.
that.
No, I don't know if his balls. I don't know what fucking Andy Milonakis balls look
Man,
like.
man hit him with the
Goddamn.
cup check. Oh, why is it still high up there?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's sick.
Cup checks are
Have
sick.
to wake up like, yo. Yeah, that's
wow.
wild. Yeah, that's wild.
I hated cup checks. They were fucking stupid.
Who would love it? Like, I can't wait to get cup checked today.
The thing is, it can't. When you played baseball too.
Use bats.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I didn't do that to y'all.
They cracking your nuts.
no!
Man.
I had
a
cleats.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
that was what's wild.
That should leave an impression.
Impressed into there. That's what.
Exactly.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, that shit ain't kosher. They gotta relax. They gotta relax with that shit.
But yeah, speaking of childhood like memories, this week, kind of like the most nostalgic one that kind of popped up was the homie Steve from Blue's Clues came back and just tried to drop us a quick message. And did y'all watch the video?
I actually did, of course. I
Yeah.
had to.
Yeah,
Yeah, the streets was talking.
yeah. It was.
I mean,
streets was
Kinda-
The
talking.
streets was talking. You know what I mean, I had to talk back. What's going on?
It was quite the solemn message.
Do you feel that? What about you? Okay, I didn't feel that.
You didn't feel that?
It was definitely a solemn message.
Yeah.
Did I feel like how people felt, like we're reacting? Not like that. But
I'm on that page because one thing I do know: when a nigga disappear for a long time and come back, that mean he wants something. At least where I'm
trying
from.
to get back to this bread. I thought he
Yeah,
was back on the
that's what I
show.
thought.
No, but they want something from us. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I have nothing to
family
give him.
member
He just said,
He
just said, I know you're broke. I know you're old. You're in debt.
Yeah,
I know
right.
you've been going through some shit. He knows I don't got nothing.
Yeah, right?
Me too, Steve.
Yeah, right?
You know what? I don't know. I in the
You cried
solemn
too?
mode- No, I didn't cry and all that, but bro, it's been rough out here.
For who?
A lot of people. What you mean?
Well,
We're probably the shittiest time we've ever been in right now, and motherfucker came back just to like, you know what? I feel you. I think
No, he
not
came
go,
back.
Did he not go through a rough time too?
He
or
was
something?
smoking
I forgot.
drugs.
Wasn't he on
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit?
yeah. I was
On a
about to say,
fucking
he was-
parade float, I think.
Was he?
I think
Is
it's.
that
I heard. Yeah, I
He
don't
probably
know
just got
for
a
sure.
different job or some
He
regular
wasn't
shit.
speaking to the fucking kids neither. He was talking to us.
I know, yeah.
That's what he said. He
Yeah.
was talking to the
Fuck
pretty
them
much
kids.
the people that, us, that
I
our
grew
age
up
group.
with this shit. Yeah,
because because they did like a anniversary shit.
Because the 25th anniversary of Blue's Clues.
Yeah, they did. That's what they did. So they got all the old hosts to kind of do like an episode or a few of them.
Oh, really?
Or some shit. Yeah.
That's
like
cool.
Joe was there, the one that replaced.
I only
Steve.
knew Steve.
No, I knew Joe because I know Joe replaced Steve, but that's the only shit I knew about Joe.
Yeah.
Was Steve the first host?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there was some. Now there's some like Asian kid that does it. Yeah.
In English? Or?
Yeah.
I thought they had.
Imagine you had like the wildest. Like,
I mean, it would kind of be fun to be able to teach people
Didn't
new
they have
languages at a young age.
Didn't they have their own show, Ni Hao Kai Lan or whatever the fuck that was? That's a real show. I'm not even being racist. Look it up.
What, Ni Hao
Ni Hao is high. So
Yeah,
like,
it's Ni Hao Kai Lan or some shit. It's
yeah.
a real
You said
show.
Ni
It's
Hao
like
Caillou.
Chinese.
That'd be fire.
It's
Ni Hao
like
Caillou.
it's like
Caillou's back. The collab.
Yeah, watch everybody about to start coming
yeah,
back.
Ni Hao Kai Lan.
Nigga,
It's-
Legends of the Hidden Temple is coming back.
It's basically Chinese Dora the Explorer.
Oh, that shit was trash.
Yeah, it's whack.
Yeah.
We did it better.
Yeah.
I think it would be hilarious if his like English was like terrible.
That should sound like MXC.
We're blue. What?
We're blue.
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
We're blue.
He's like the dude you Silicon Valley, the Asian kid from Silicon.
Yo, they got him to be Steve. I'd cry.
Nigga said, oh, we're blue. Oh. You know how like they're super dramatic? Oh, he right there. Yo, I seen the funniest shit on the internet this week. Extreme Japanese apology. These niggas
was doing.
this nigga slid under the table and said,
I like
nigga
that.
did the windmill into the...
We were talking about how to get your bitch back. That's how you get your bitch back.
Yo, when you get your man to participate and they do the rollover and you pyramid with the apology,
Fire.
That shit was fire.
B2K never did that shit.
Extreme Japanese apology. That shit was hard, bro.
Oh man.
I just can only imagine the dance he would do into the book and shit. Booska do. Oh.
Doom, doom, doom.
Yeah, hit him with the gong. Boom.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
That'd be kind of fire.
Yeah, low key.
Oh man.
They need to use gongs more in like music and shit. I think that'd be fire.
Yeah, that was pretty lit.
That'd be crazy.
You
They
can
changed the name
incorporate
to
that with, like,
Mr.
an
Choose Clues.
That's wild.
Mr. Choose. If you know, you know.
Where are bitch? Oh, one right there.
Why so furry?
Right, we gotta go. We gotta move on. We gotta.
But yeah,
Yeah, back to Steve. Low key. Okay,
You ain't think that message slapped?
yeah.
I know.
Honestly.
Bro, it's like we were literally like 2, 3, 4 years old. That shit didn't hit.
He's talking to us now, though.
I know he's talking to us now, but when he dipped, it don't hurt. It don't feel anything. Like what? You know what I mean? Like
I don't think it's about.
there's no sentimental
I
value
think
because
he-
I'm not attached to
If
him.
I can't remember when he dipped, but I think when he dipped, I wasn't watching Blue's Clues.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no,
we were
yeah.
little. Oh, well, you
We
know
got-
what's
we
crazy?
outgrew it
We
at that
outgrew
point,
this shit,
yeah.
so it didn't hit us. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't think the whole part of him though leaving Blue's Clues was the fact that we kind of like were like any emotional towards it.
Exactly.
I just think he dipped off the face of the earth for quite some time, and
Okay.
and I feel like for him to come back was a little bit nostalgic.
there's
Not-
plenty of people who
No,
disappeared.
but just but like it
Pauly
was,
Shore at,
but it
my
was like
nigga.
nostalgic
Alright.
for him. Yeah, well. For him to come back and like have the nostalgia and be like, "Yo, shit is rough out here. I feel you. I respect it." Look, we need more positive messages out there. It's something different. And
I'm not mad at it.
I'm
I
not
liked
mad at
it.
it either.
Am I mad at it? No,
I didn't
but
feel
did
it, like,
I didn't feel that
that
shit.
shit
It's like,
didn't-
all right,
that-
cool.
I was
I'm
like-
I'm
I'm
not
good to
crying.
see that he's alive and not coked up and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
no.
like a lot of people disappeared.
Is that what he was doing?
I think so.
I heard he was doing drugs. I heard. I don't know.
All right, so then he could
But the
relate.
streets were talking when I was still a kid.
Yeah.
Imagine we could trying to find where the drugs at. We
You
find
said the whole
Andy there too.
He low key could draw too. You remember him?
Nigga, he drew
That
the
was not
episodes.
him.
That wasn't him drawing? Nah.
Oh, in the notebook?
Yeah.
No, they never showed him drawing.
Yes, they did.
No, they did not. They'd show him like this, and then they'd show the hand.
I swear to God, it was him.
He was not drawing, my
No?
friend. No.
This nigga's wearing a hat and shit.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like, these kids are wearing snapbacks now.
Yeah.
With the crayon.
Nigga said, I'm glad you did. Wow, the same niggas he taught, they about to
Did you
get his
cop that
ass.
fit?
Nah.
No.
With the green crayon snapback?
Absolutely not.
You about to be that nigga for Halloween, be honest.
That's not bad of an idea.
That's some white shit. That shit trash. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, pull it off. I'm gonna hype you up.
Would I have to shave my beard though?
Nah.
Nah, you could be coked up, Steve. That'd be fine.
Just like,
That's
what
wild.
mad
Yeah, y'all getting dressed for Halloween this year?
I have to go to a wedding.
Yo,
You gotta dress up for the wedding.
Yeah, are you
They're
gonna
not doing
wear
a
Halloween
Halloween
costume to the
thing.
wedding?
Yeah.
That's fire.
That'd be fire. What you mean they're not? What are you doing?
They're not.
What's the movie before Nightmare Before Christmas?
What's the what?
The movie before Nightmare Before Christmas?
There was a
The
movie.
non-Christmas one.
Was that? I thought that was the first one.
Yeah, I thought that.
Oh,
was,
so what's the second one that's not about Christmas?
I didn't think either of them were about
What?
Christmas.
It's called The Nightmare.
Before Christmas. What the fuck you mean?
Which one isn't that Jack Skellington?
Yeah.
Isn't that about Halloween?
No, there's another movie is what I'm saying. There's two movies. One's about Christmas and one is the Halloween.
I thought he switched Christmas to Halloween.
You know what's crazy? I don't remember what that movie was about.
The second one was the corpse. No.
There was
that's
more
just-
than
that
one
was
movie.
just Tim Burton's second
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
I
that's
think.
what that
There was more than one movie.
Nah.
I don't.
That's it.
There might have been.
Oh, so maybe I'm thinking like
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts.
because it even says, "Will there be a Nightmare Before Christmas 2?" And it says February 2021. No,
Gas.
I don't
You're
think
talking about the hood.
I think they're in the talks of doing the second one.
Oh, so I'm mixing this up with some other shit.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's this other Tim Burton shit.
Yeah. So my statement is moot.
Back to
They might have done spin-offs though. I know they've done
Kingdom
like
Hearts.
spin-offs.
I mean,
Yeah, he was in
I
Kingdom
don't
Hearts.
know, no, but I think they actually did like spin-off like short films.
That shit's pretty lugubrious.
You just wanted to use that, huh?
I've been nigga, that's in the pocket.
I'm looking for a way to
Nigga.
loop that in. Loop in lugubrious.
I read that shit. I'm like, that shit going in the pocket right now. Can't wait to pull that
It
shit
should
out.
make your mouth feel all fuzzy.
Nah. Hell no. Fur burgers do though, but that Asian beaver?
Mr. Choose Clues.
That's funny.
You know what's funny when people say that's funny? They ain't even laughing. That literally was somebody type LOL.
Yeah.
Like, word nigga, like I feel a way when you just type that. Don't type LOL to me, nigga.
The only thing with the whole Steve shit is that like everybody felt the need to repost it.
Because everybody's
And, like,
soft.
I get, yeah.
I saw a post that said that AJ and Free need to come out and apologize.
I saw that.
See,
too.
that would hit though. For me, that would hit. They did. Like, even on their leave, they cried. They
Yeah.
cried when he left the show. I'm like, yo, where AJ and Free at? And Free had the fatty.
Yeah.
You
I've
know
had a
crazy?
crush on every single woman host of 106 in Park.
I can see that.
Roxy, what up?
I used to Roxy Diaz. I used to see AJ many a time because I think he lived across the street from me, so I used to see him in the street. Sway too,
Wasn't he about to get canceled?
something like that,
Yeah.
something like that. And I think he went to E Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I learned his last name was Calloway. I was
Yeah.
like, oh. He had a last name?
Sway. No, AJ
AJ
Calloway.
Calloway.
Yeah,
AJ Calloway, yeah.
yeah. What's Sway's last name? The Universe? In the
Morning.
Oh, in the morning. Okay. Yeah.
Shade 104.
Yeah. You said 10405? 90210, nigga.
Nah, isn't that the Sirius XM station is like Shade 105?
Shade 45.
Is it? I thought Shade.
Shade 45.
Oh, you're right. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wilding.
It's not cultured enough.
No.
That's the white man station.
It's M&M's, you know, right?
And
Nigga said 10405. Nigga said a zip code. Niggas in Colorado like, what do we do?
it's shady out there.
Word.
Oh, man.
It's talking about Arkansas for some reason yesterday. What happened?
We said got to be one of like the poorest.
Oh yeah,
states.
and it is.
'Cause we were talking about Scottie Pippen looking like Chester Cheeto.
He's from Arkansas.
Exactly. That's like,
I would tell him like the most famous person from Arkansas is Bobby Portis, and then it's Scottie Pippen.
Wait.
Yeah,
Bobby Portis is from Arkansas?
he is Arkansas.
All right, yeah, we got to cut this shit out. What you got doing?
Yeah, like it's Bobby Portis and then it's Scottie Pippen.
I gonna hold you. You know, Bill Clinton is from Arkansas too.
And then Bill Clinton. He is?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. Don't ask me how I know that.
Yeah,
I think it's, I knew that actually. So
Oh,
now that I
okay.
think about it.
now that I think you know, I know now too. Now that I think 20 seconds.
I know that.
20 seconds
Now-
before
now
I did
that
it,
I
but now that I think about it right now, I know that.
Yeah, I never had that happen.
Yeah, just now. Yeah, 30 seconds ago, I didn't know that. But now, 25 seconds ago, I know.
After I thought about it, I know it.
After I learned it and then thought about it, yeah.
No, he was governor of Arkansas.
You know what? Now that you just told me, now I know that. Now that I think about it, I did know that.
The more you know.
But yeah, just seeing all like the posts about Blue's Clues got me.
We
thinking,
still here?
like, well, no. I was like, I'm transitioning. Shut the fuck up. Got me thinking like how everyone has to feel the need to like follow other people and do shit.
Yeah.
They can't make decisions kind of for themselves, which is kind of like that happens a lot, very often. Case in point, last week.
Yeah.
When we went into SNS last week, all people started to leave when they started transitioning DJs. People just left for no reason. They didn't really want to leave. You could tell they didn't want to leave, but because they started to see mad people leave, they felt the need. We can't be here in an empty spot like this.
It's just that's part of psychology.
Yeah,
I seen like an experiment where there was a bunch of people part of the test subject, and then there would be one random person who's not in on it. He would go in the elevator, and everybody would, instead of facing the front of the elevator, they'd all be facing the side. So he would get in the elevator, go up the elevator, and then when the elevator opens on the next floor, the camera would be watching. He's turned and facing the same way they're facing because psychologically you try to fit in with what's going on in society. So
there's some weird shit. But no one wanted to leave because you could tell because when we went outside, everyone was just waiting outside.
Yeah.
To kind of go back in.
Yeah, exactly.
And
it's psychology. It's like you want to be a part of what's going on, but you don't know what.
Well,
even
people
though
have the fear of standing out.
Exactly.
People, have that fear of like not wanting to be singled out, kind of look stupid, look crazy, kind of want fit into social norms. And it's not people. We need to be better at that. I feel like
I think so too. I think people need to start making decisions for themselves, like regardless of what's going on, because a lot of people are heavily influenced by other people. Like even like me unintentionally, I notice like when it comes to a lot of things, I sometimes wait for things like reviews to know if I want to try something out before I actually do it, instead of actually just having interest in the shit and then just going for it for myself. Because even after I see the review, I'm still going to have my own opinion based off of what it is after I experience the shit for myself. Yeah. So I notice a lot of people doing that, especially like with like dating. Like people want to compare and match the status of the people that they follow on Instagram, like these influencers, and like people want to be like chicks want to be like
this generation more than ever have to. It's all about following.
Yeah, exactly. People try to be these other people that they're not because they feel like they'll get approval because this is what the people that they look up to do. Like a lot, y'all want to be city girls and all, and single ladies and all that, when these chicks is going home to their husbands and boyfriends and shit. So y'all curving niggas for no reason and shit like that, because y'all, the people that make the music that y'all listen to and the videos y'all watch, they portray that, but they're not actually doing the shit. So, and then you have like the guys, they want to be like, between 2020 and 2021, I never seen so much red pill and alpha male shit in my life until these days. And now people feel like they have to live up to this specific standard because they don't want to be viewed as like betas and shit like that. So, yo, do what makes you happy, do what works for you, and make your own decisions, yo. Factual.
No, for sure. It's kind of cringing to even just like watch it happen from like the outside. You just look and just start see people acting all similar and like it's like pawns.
We talk about it before when we talk about like basic behavior, like when we talk about basic bitches and just like basic shit. That's really what it is. It's just everyone doing the same shit. Like when there's a basic bitch drink, like we talk about, like you mentioned I was about to say mocha martini.
No, the espresso martini.
Espresso martini. Or just like vodka soda, like when it was vodka soda, and all that shit we joke about. It's just, do you ever think that there's so many people that just genuinely like one thing, or do you think that it's a part of that pawn mentality that they see, oh, people like it, so I'm gonna start doing
I wouldn't say it's the pawn mentality. I think people are afraid to take risks, right? And even on wide variety of scales. You have people that, obviously think shit is more impactful than some others, but it's that mentality that you kind of don't want to be the one that stands out and seems different, and then you look crazy, and no one then can relate to you. If that makes sense. People want to be liked, people want to be related to, people want to have connections with others, especially now more than ever, and then people want to have followers. So, it's you talk about, like, you hear a lot of shit about, oh, people are visionaries, this and that. And, like, I mean, you don't need to necessarily praise all of them like that. If you wouldn't need to praise them all if people would just act more genuine within themselves. So, I just think people don't want to be the one to... It's weird that... Because it's kind of a catch-22 because people want to stand out, but at the same time, people don't want to stand out.
Teach me catch-22. I hear that a lot, but I never understand.
It's just like ironic, or things work two different ways.
Okay. Why is it called that?
Oh, that was from a book, no?
I have no idea. I don't know where it comes from. I know what it means. I just don't know where it comes from.
Yeah, that's funny. I'd be knowing terms like where the fuck and why the fuck, but I feel you.
Like, I don't know. It just...
it's a book.
Okay. It's just people really are afraid of doing something that's not accepted or enjoyed amongst their peers. So, like, if like all the girls go and get espresso martinis, I'm not going to be the one that gets a fucking, like, tequila and pineapple or some shit. I don't know.
You know, one weird thing, like, I know we all do this shit, is like, we're all out at a bar. And we just grab a drink even if we don't want one, because you want to feel like...
Yeah, no.
We'll go to the bar and get a beer or something. Just to have something... Yeah.
There's that. There's the look at your phone shit for no reason. Yeah. That happens
especially when I'm out by
time.
myself. I'm like, Because I feel like I look weird.
You ran through your feed like 3 times already. Like you gotta make it seem like you gotta make it seem you gotta give off that, like, there's this feel to me. It's an impression that I'm not just sitting here looking like a loser.
Yeah.
And when you don't need to be like
Meanwhile,
that.
you look like a loser when the niggas see you like refreshing, like your feet, like, there ain't nothing new yet.
That check pops up like, you're all caught up. We already told you, you're all caught up.
Bro, you're caught.
Bro, I kind of noticed it yesterday, where someone, you ever like notice when someone like reads out their own text from like a random person?
What do you mean?
No,
they'll be like, "You trying to meet up? Like, what didn't you see on business?
Oh,
like that? Like what? Like like
they're not with them.
They're not with them. No, they got a text from somebody else
trying to get somebody else's attention,
and they felt the need to read that text out loud to make it seem like it. I was like,
I'm out. That happened.
Yeah,
I'm
like
important.
A guy or a girl?
Guy.
Can't they see that I'm important?
And you tried to make it. Yeah, he tried to make it seem like he was important.
Yeah.
What is it called?
Maybe that was his end or some shit. Did it work?
Probably not.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't that type of situation.
Oh,
it was just. Well, I'll explain after the pod.
Oh shit! All right.
I ain't trying to. You know what I mean? But I just caught that and I was like, oh, okay. That's
It wasn't the homie, right?
not the direct homie.
Oh.
Yes.
Can I have one?
Next week on Shade Room after dark.
On Shade Room 10504.
10504. I feel like it's a New York zip code.
Nigga, 504. You remember the 504 boys?
No.
Yeah, you ain't cultured enough.
105. Yeah,
New Orleans, man.
10504 is Armand.
Apparently, New Orleans is one of the poorest cities in the.
Well, no, that was Louisiana's one of the poorest states.
States in the country.
They get flooded every year.
Yeah. Outside of New Orleans, Louisiana's a pretty much of a dump.
I love
Mississippi was right next to it too. So
New Orleans.
That whole southeast is like the poorest shit. Besides like Georgia.
Georgia? On my mind. Georgia. Yeah. Do they still name women after states?
Probably.
Yeah.
Would y'all do that?
No.
Dakota's actually pretty alright.
I almost named her Georgia.
Oh, I want to ask you.
Actually.
I need photos.
I almost named her Georgia because...
You almost named her Georgia? Nah, you're wild.
She's from Georgia, and then like it was kind of like I got her like right after my grandpa passed away.
She looked like a little baby.
She looked like a little wild.
I ain't gonna hold you. A dog looking like a little baby is kind of fucked.
I think I've seen a dog on like a meme that looked like a little baby.
Oh, I did too.
That's where I got it from.
Oh, all right. Is that new? That camera?
Yeah, it's new.
That lens is new. Okay, yeah.
The lens is worth more than the camera.
It'd be like that.
That's what this fucking.
Oh, I thought that was like the sticker, like on a new era shit, like on the inside.
You're
I know the
wild.
whole.
See, that's another thing. Part of like trying to fit him. We used to rock the stickers on our hats. Nigga, I remember Cameron had a fitted with the tag still on it, so I thought that was in. So I did it too.
Little did you know, he just returned that bitch. That's what that fashion trend
Exactly.
was.
We
You rock it, then you return it.
We just
That's a good trend.
influenced. We were heavily influenced.
Yeah, right?
What, taking shit back?
Yeah.
Condoms and shit.
How about that one?
Oh, yeah.
Where we at?
But
That's
yeah.
nasty.
Use condoms
You
and shit?
pull it back up to the CVS. This shit didn't work. I want my money back.
Word, that'd be crazy.
Oh, that shit broke 5 minutes in.
Yeah. I actually had a question. I ain't answer. How many? Never mind.
What?
Nothing. Actually, fuck it. How many strokes per minute?
I don't know.
Yeah, what the fuck? I'm not clocking.
You said
that.
the watch clocked it.
I haven't.
You gotta look back on it. Go browse through history.
Now you imagine.
It's like a calculation of
You had to go to like 6 years ago.
Like calories to.
Shit, when the last time I had sex? See, when's the last time I fucked? 1000 BC.
You think people like write down like on like their notebooks
In their
like,
journals?
every time.
I
they
feel like
fuck?
Doug Funny would do that shit.
Yeah.
He need to come back. Hey guys, it's been a minute. I've been busting Patty Mayonnaise ass. We got 7 kids now. These kids might have a new series. We'll see.
Patty Mayonnaise.
Yo, y'all seen Barney came back too? This nigga said, hey guys, it's been rough. Can I hold a couple dollars?
Hold a quick 20 real quick.
Word.
Barney.
Word.
It's really crazy when you look back at all those like characters and suits from like the 90s. How creepy as fuck.
It would be crazy if Caillou come back like, hey guys, I'm 20. I still ain't got no hair.
Did y'all fuck with Caillou?
Hell no, nigga. That nigga head was too round.
That shit was boring.
You're wild.
Y'all remember Sagwa, the Chinese Siamese cat? How many lives that nigga got left?
What was the 2 rabbits?
Oh, the girl and boy rabbit?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Peppa Pig.
Nah.
How you got a rabbit named
Yo, apparently Peppa Pig is like 6'12", 6'11" or some shit.
Wow.
Apparently she had higher album sales than Donda.
That's, wow, you're lying. Swear to God?
I saw some shit.
It's a meme.
I was about to
meme,
say,
it's a meme.
that's crazy. She dropped the
meme.
album? Hey guys, it's been a minute. It's Peppa Pig.
Go cop my shit.
Yeah, my shit on Billboard #1. Yo, that's sick. If you
Donda
really,
who?
yeah, Donde.
Don't do your sales at.
Oh, the listening party.
She had a listening party.
Oh, that's on Pitchfork.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit.
Oh, I was about to say and she did. That's crazy.
We spent bars.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, no pork on my fork.
Hey, but like I was telling you, what's the name coming back? Legend of the Hidden Temple. Shout out to them. That's fire.
I wanna
Purple
be on
Paris
it.
all the way. No, Blue Barracuda. Shit.
I fuck with parrots more, but blue is my favorite color.
I can
So I'm
tell.
torn.
I can tell.
Yeah. But yeah, so just like kind of going back to like the social media shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever feel like you ever need to take like a social media cleanse where you need to just be off that shit?
I do feel that sometimes, but at the same time, I realize
Because there's a lot of bullshit that be on there.
There is, like, for example, like there's always gonna be highlight of the negatives
Of course.
all the time. And
Bad news travels faster. Than...
Exactly. And sometimes I do view a lot of the shit, and I'm like, yo, I just need to get off the shit. But at the same time, I feel like I'm at a point where mentally I'm able to like separate or take in moderation all the negative shit and filter out all the bullshit that I don't care for, and still navigate through the shit. But I do think a cleanse can be healthy, because I think it's interesting when I see people say, yo,
It's kind of fighting that like doing shit for yourself instead of following, because you're fighting that urge to be in the know. Like,
yeah.
So
for me, it's pretty important, because like I don't like, aside from like the bullshit, I do get important information from social media. I think social media became like my number one source for news, because I get it quick. I can scroll within 30 seconds, read the headline, see the picture, read the caption, and be done in 10 seconds. And that's all I need sometimes. Like, they just announced, like Biden just announced, what's the fuck?
The vaccine mandate.
Exactly. Like, I read that real quick, like, oh shit, that's crazy, and just kept it moving.
Yep.
We just seen what's the name?
You gotta be careful sometimes when you just read headlines. So that's
Look, here's the thing.
If it's something crazy, then
when it comes to news and I see the headline, I'm like, hold up, wait, what the fuck? That's when I go to my news apps, or I go to Google and keep reading. Like, for example, the one thing I shared with y'all recently, which was mind blowing to me, the fact that online in college, this one unvaccinated student is taking nothing but online courses, is unable to take those courses because he's not vaccinated. And I'm just like, wait, what the fuck? How does that even make sense? He can't attend online classes through webcam, through Zoom, because he's not vaccinated?
They ought to have virus protection.
Exactly. Like, if got Norton antivirus, McAfee free, all that shit, and it's slow for him? All right, it's mind blowing to me. But when I get able to like see shit that in that instant, that's what you know what I mean? That's how I maneuver.
Yeah, and like not as in a more indirect social media form, like me deleting Citizen app, I have felt so much better about it.
Right.
I felt like once I had it, I was like, well, yo, I really don't know if I should delete this shit. Like, there's a lot of shit happening. It's kind of important. A lot of shit going on near me. It's kind of good to know about it. I have not had any regrets since deleting that. It fed a lot of negative shit in my mind. And like a lot of people, you know, granted, crime is probably up since
it's been high.
Okay, yeah.
Especially in New York. Oh my God.
But here's the thing.
Since the job shut down and nobody's getting money?
Yeah, of course.
Can y'all believe we literally watched live riots?
No, it's
that's crazy.
It's kind of OD. But
that's crazy.
Here's the thing, though. Shit's been always happening here. Shit happens, you know, and we live in this social media age where you just find out about a lot more shit now, because things are so easy to share and experiences are so easy to share and make
quick,
public.
Boom, quick, fast.
There's always been shit happening.
Right.
So to live in Citizen kind of makes you live in fear. A lot, or at least a lot of people.
It creates paranoia.
It's very easy. Like, I just wanted to download it to see just the funny shit, honestly. And now shit just didn't become funny anymore.
See when it comes to that, that's why that's where social media comes into play.
Yeah.
Like, that's where you'll see. All right, they're posting some wild shit. Like, there's this new page, and they're it's not What Is New York, but they're sharing another page where they're talking about like funny Yelp reviews.
Yeah. Okay.
And they just shitting on shit and making fun of it. So like you just go to the pages. And they'll cater that what you're trying to find. They'll filter out all that bullshit and put the entertaining shit that you want to see.
Yeah, but I feel like it's gonna change sooner or later. Like, I feel like you'll enjoy it for like a few weeks, and then all of a sudden, shit's gonna start to twist.
And then that's when you stop. That's when you unfollow.
So it's just, you know, I felt great about about deleting Citizen. I felt great about getting rid of World Star off of Instagram too. That shit blew mine after a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say I started just unfollowing a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, once they post some shit, I'm just like, I don't fuck with that. I'm out.
I don't. Yeah.
Look, I do that, and I also turn off notifications for things that I don't want to see.
Yeah.
So like
like
Venmo, like don't send me no Venmo requests, nigga.
Yeah.
That's why I be late with your shit. I don't want to see that.
Don't
shit.
send me no Venmo.
I'm having a good day. Oh, you owe $40.
Oh, you want money?
Fuck. Yeah, you owe money, huh? Yeah, that's why I'm getting requests and notifications from them shits. Yeah, I turn that shit off.
You owe more than 40.
400, right? Some shit like
I
that.
didn't say the number.
495. Where are you right? Yeah, we'll see about that.
We'll see about that. All right. Get your tickets then. All right?
You're right. You get your bread. You get your semolina.
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 Smack it with the semolina.
Yeah, that nigga's hilarious. Slap you inside the set. I started like a motherfucker.
But yeah, can you actually delete Instagram and not be on it or in any of them?
It's interesting because I didn't use Instagram for a really long time.
You would have laughed.
Well, you didn't post on it, but you
No, he didn't have it for a while, and then
I didn't,
when he
and then I
finally
had
got
it, and
he
then I
didn't
didn't post, and then I had it.
Okay.
But yeah, now I don't think so, but I could stay off it for a while. I can go like a couple days just without looking at shit.
A cleanse is, I mean, that could be technically, obviously.
A
but
cleanse
like,
is as long as
yeah,
it's subjective.
Could you do like a month?
Oh, I can't. No, I can't. I can if I want to, but I feel like it's not necessary. That's how I feel.
Yeah, could I probably? Do I
Like,
think?
would
Do I
it
think
make
I?
that
Do I think I
benef-
need
would
it?
be that beneficial to your mental health?
Not to
No.
me at this point.
No,
Yeah,
because like I said, I'm able to filter. Because there are some people who are impressionable and like whatever
as
they
soon
see.
as they see one thing that they can't like
Yeah.
comprehend, it's just
Yeah.
like, oh fuck this shit.
Yeah, and
Which
there
I
are some
get.
people that are heavily like we were talking about influence. Like they see something and they feel like they have to do what they just seen or something. Like the crate challenge. That's literally the most bizarre shit I've ever seen in my life. Why are y'all putting yourselves in like literal danger? Like literally, like
Walk up a set of crates.
there's like a 90% chance of fucking yes. You can die from that, like easily. You can easily
Someone
paralyze
got
yourself.
OD fucked up. I seen a video.
You see,
Bloodied up and everything.
yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not worth it. Like they think, oh,
For what? Like, what do you? All right, you end up on the other side of the crate. You get a couple like likes and hurrahs, and people are gonna forget the next day.
exactly. They were looking for the next one.
It's.
They're looking for the next one. There are so many impressionable
I feel like
minds.
I feel all those challenges to me are all part of what we talk about. People can't make decisions for
Right.
themselves.
all tied together.
yeah, a lot of people think that's their way to the top.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we do this, we'll capitalize off of this trend. We'll get attention, then we'll transition that into whatever else we're doing. And it's wild. It's wild to me. It blows my mind. Speaking of like doing like a cleanse, I've seen a report about I think it was Detroit where they're saying that they're giving their students in school up to 6 mental health days. And me personally, I think that's important. I like that a lot, and I hope that's something that can become more start off domestic and hopefully more global as time goes on, because I do think there are some times where you do need to protect your mental health, because your mental health is just as important as your physical health. I haven't heard much about mental health until like I want to say like the past 5 years or so, and I realized how
It's
important
become
that
much more like public and
it's becoming normalized. Mental health. We have a lot more people with bigger voices and larger platforms speaking on it. There are a lot more people talking about therapy. There are a lot more people like there are fucking video games that I actually play that actually have characters that have mental issues. Like there's one game called Celeste. It's about a girl who she pretty much has like anxiety and shit like that, and she has a goal to reach the top of a mountain. And there are some parts of the game where she like freezes and she has to face herself. And there are things where it gives you like a breathing exercise where you have to balance a feather. Like she breathes in, you balance a feather inside of a frame, so it's like this, and you have to keep the feather inside the middle of the frame. So you have to do shit like that. And there's another game called Hellblade, and it's about a chick dealing with psychosis, and pretty much you're supposed to play the game with headphones on because you hear voices in her head.
Oh fuck that.
So you hear like people saying, "What's that over there on this side? Oh, she should go check that out. I wonder what she's gonna do." And then you stop and stand there for a minute. Wait, what's she doing? Why is she moving? And it's very interesting, but that gives you a feeling of what it's like to have psychosis or like a mental issue where there's voices in your head and you're trying to figure shit out. Like where one thing might look one way, but then the next it looks completely different. So I think it's very important to focus on that shit, and I hope it's something that becomes very much more normalized. And I think jobs should start offering mental health days too. Shit, I
thought
remember
they were all just called personal days. Some jobs offer
depends.
personal days.
It
which
depends.
is
Some jobs lump PTO as just like everything, vacation, sick,
yeah,
whatever.
no, yeah.
Like at least my job, they differentiate between
with school,
sick
too.
days.
Yeah.
Not all jobs do that.
No, it's different.
I'm saying I think it should be like
There should be more.
It should be, I think.
Shit, I remember there was one day I was on the way to. It was like 3 years ago. I'm literally just getting dressed to come here to record with y'all, and I just started having like a fucking panic attack out of nowhere. I felt fine, but then out of nowhere, boom! I'm like, yo, I can't make it today. I gotta just relax. I don't know what's going on. My heart is racing. I'm panicking. I just like, yo, I won't be able to make it, and I couldn't pull up. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that should be a thing. That
Absolutely.
more normal.
There's like this whole stigma that I've kind of grown up on about calling out. I never call out because I don't know why. I was like, I don't know if I was like born or like just raised or like or whatnot, that it was like always frowned upon to call out. And because
What's the name of that term where you're like Iron Man? I think it's for Iron Man. Like where you don't miss any days. Like for,
I know
like in sports, if a player who plays every single game doesn't. It's called Iron Man, right?
Yeah, there is that like Iron Man award and stuff like that. I'm like, it's weird. It's like such a weird like stigma to kind of like be put on people, because a lot of times when especially if you're a manager and you have like subordinates and whatnot, and they call out, it creates a liability in certain aspects. So it's always like really frowned upon. It's like, oh fuck, they called out. Like it's like a negative, and that's the truth. I've had it one time where the person that was like supposed to close my gym or whatever called out, so I had to go and scramble or whatnot to have someone else like come and find it, and then people aren't available. If no one's available, I gotta do it my fucking self, and like it sucks when there's shit like that and you have backup plans. But like, it's just such a weird place to like think of when it comes to like calling out sick or whatever the case is. And I think now we're starting the whole conversation's now about kind of just extra day, like hybrid work from homes, shortening the work week. I think we're really starting to like get closer to what the necessary aspects are of working in labor and education.
Well, that's what I was gonna say too. Like, I think we got to a point from this whole situation. I think that's where it kind of came from.
It's like really cutting out the unnecessary shit.
Like, yeah, like, I need to show up for an office? Let's say, do I need to be in the office 5 days a week? Do I need to do I need 5 days in the week to work? Do I need to be here 8 hours? You know what I'm saying?
This whole shit. Like, what's like when you get told you need to be at work, right? So, like, for example, like back where I worked previously, like they were like, for Labor Day, for example, you need to be in the club selling. The club is closed. Why can't we just work from home during that day? No, you need to be there. For what? Do the same shit from home when it's all remote job. Like, it's a remote task anyway. There's no one coming in. The place is closed. It's dead. It's a fucking holiday. Why make me like what's the reasoning behind making someone actually go in for the same exact work? Now, I get it. Like, I could get it in like permanent status or like whatnot in terms of grooming your talent and everything like that, and like. But when it comes to like single days, like if you just like pick certain days, I don't know, for holidays, for example, for those who work holidays, or just like random days, I don't know, just a little bit more select, where it could be just a work remote day.
Yeah.
Why is that not like what's the whole reasoning behind me going into the office and doing the exact same shit?
people don't like giving us freedom. It's really what it comes down to.
I was like, do you not trust your employees?
Right.
Well, if you don't trust your employees, then
They
you should
shouldn't
do
be working
something
for
else
them.
about it. Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You should really start to crack. You need to do a better job as a manager and start to crack down on them, if that's the case.
And that's the thing too. Like I think that if it's not like one of the critical job roles, like hospitals,
There's a lot. No, there's obviously a lot of in-person shit
Right.
that's still very important. And like,
I think not.
Essential shit.
But I think 90% of like office work, like just general office shit, that's not like a critical structure of society. That's just like a regular. I think they should just be remote, or they could be remote. I think that for me personally, like in my job, like I'm gonna be going on 2 years that I've been working remote. Ain't shit changed. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see customers face to face. Like my team or whatever, we talk every day. I don't see them in person. Do I need to? No. For what? You know?
the only thing I would say from that is there's still a work ethic evaluation part that you kind of need to see in person. So, especially like grooming talent. Like, how do you know you have a rock star employee that's really good with communication and everything like that? You think that could work remotely?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it could be difficult. You could
Call him, talk to him.
You could be a stat stuffer and just like
I could stuff stats in person. You know what I'm saying? But like anything, look, I've finessed in person, I've finessed out of person, like out of in person.
I'm not just speaking just about you specifically.
No, but I'm saying
about in general terms.
But I think that extra time that they are saved in commuting, in just extra bullshit, really, I think that gives them more time to complete the tasks and not just necessarily punch the clock. I think a lot of times what we do is we end up punching the clock.
Of course.
Or we just show up and we're there just because we got to be.
Yeah.
I really believe that if you give someone a time period for where they got to complete something, they'll find a way to do it. And so I think that this period of time now lets us see what can be done in like either less amount of time or just not the usual circumstances. And if you're, I mean, at this point now, you're probably going to see close to 2 years worth of performance for your company when most of the workforce is remote. If it hasn't changed, like if your revenue hasn't fluctuated a lot and things like that, you got to start to think like, damn, we're saving money on rent, different things like that.
I don't know about, no, not money on rent. These businesses are still paying rent.
Okay, but they're like, okay,
you gotta wait till that lease expires, and then you could possibly
okay, but now you know,
yes,
we don't necessarily need this big of an office.
The only thing you have to evaluate that now,
right? It's gonna be, and it's different for different things.
So because some businesses won't have the leeway of waiting up to that 5-10 year lease is up. Some businesses crash literally within a year. We've seen it all over the city.
Yeah.
So it
gone forever.
It's just a really that's a like wild scenario. Like,
well, the biggest forever. I think the biggest part of in person
none of this was to any of anyone's fault, which is kind of like wild.
That wasn't the camera, was it? Oh,
because like I can't believe Up and Down closed to me. Like
they'll be bad.
No one was going out.
I don't know what.
No one was going out.
Well, but I can't believe how they didn't survive compared to maybe some other spots. And
but
I don't know
the other tower group, they get food, you know.
They could have improvised
a club.
You never know. I mean, I still there's other clubs. I mean,
but it just depends how the business. We don't know.
We don't know. I'm just saying there was no food there. You know what I'm saying?
But like the fact that a place was packed for every day, like every weekend at least for God knows how many years,
and then to $0 a month.
They couldn't. I'm just surprised a place like that.
Were they part of Tower Group?
Yeah, they are.
They? I'm pretty sure
that they went down.
What I do know is they can't do no outdoor dining shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't do no to go. Like,
but like they didn't even try to
food.
like when
they should have sold Coke.
They probably did when they were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were just Coke.
They're one of the spots. I didn't mean a single.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
There's a lot of spots that I'm just surprised
but
didn't make it.
Yeah.
But that's the biggest part of, I think, like, and that's the only hang up I
think it was
have with full remote work. It's like the other businesses that it affects.
Of course, yeah.
Like all the lunch spots.
Lunch spots.
Even like
corporate gyms. Yeah. The corporate areas.
Midtown, basically.
Yeah.
Clothing stores.
Yep.
Ain't nobody buying business attire.
Go down Fifth Ave. There's a lot of shit closed.
Yeah.
Right? You know, so that's the part of the
Rent did
economy
not
that's
go down.
affected. Yeah. No, rent is definitely not
I think
going
the
down.
last things that haven't came back are the nightlife that don't have kitchens. Troy not back. Bob not back. Up not back.
Yeah.
You know, all the shits without kitchens.
Yellow, all that shit, right?
I remember that time. That shit made my stomach hurt.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
Remember when we went there?
big clubs that.
Yeah, that
know,
no food.
Just drinking.
Yeah.
But
I would have
also
pulled
know-
up with a little George Foreman on the front. Just started,
Make sure there's an outlet this time.
yeah.
I just think this also just sped up a quicker thing to my wealth gap theory that's going to happen here. I think the uber
Wealth gap theory?
I think the uber wealthy are going to really start to move into the city, and you'll start to see a big wealth gap here.
Like
You already do.
billionaires and shit.
what? Like yeah, like
I think they're already here.
no, they're here, but like I think it's going to be even more prevalent now.
Well, the wealthy got
The
wealthier.
Yeah.
And the
I
poorer
think it's
got
going to be more
poorer.
visible. Like when you see Midtown in like 10, 15 years, it's going to be completely different.
I realized like this past week I am like so for the small people more than like the rich niggas, like more than ever, because I just witnessed people arguing over billions of dollars, and it's like, come on, y'all are set for life regardless of how the shit plays out, and y'all are arguing over billions of dollars. Fuck all of
Give me
y'all.
my money.
Huh?
Give me my money.
Give me my what?
Money.
Oh yeah, I feel yeah. But like,
You know what?
it's
though?
gross. It's gross to me. Like it's. So
I've seen people
fucking-
argue over $5.
And yeah, but like my whole thing is like, sometimes when they arguing over that $5, because they need that $5. You know what I'm saying? Or like,
You
it's
need
the
that
principle
billion.
of it. And yeah, they need that billion. But look, regardless of however the situation plays out, whether he gets that billion or not, these niggas is gonna be set for life because they're already worth billions. You know what I'm saying? So it's
They
like,
have a different mindset.
I know
That's
they
what
have a
would
different.
say with that.
I know
Like,
exactly.
I know
And-
you might not find it.
I seen Jacob almost commit murder for $13.
No, I get it. But when, yeah, I feel you. But like,
I really wish
these niggas, the way these niggas move is very, very, very fucked up, and it works for them, so that's why they do it. But I'm always gonna be for the smaller guys. Pause. Relax.
But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. The world has changed so much in the past 2 years.
You know what this shit feels like to me? Like between last year and this, you know how like when you got like a battle royale game, and then the next season comes out and the shit is like the same
Completely
map,
different.
but
They
it's
dropped the
fucked up.
nuke in the middle of the shit.
Exactly. I feel like this is what 2020 to 2021 has been. It's just like the new season. Whoa, 2020. It was the first. Wow, shit is like making sense to me. All right, yeah, it's just like the same map, but shit is just fucked up and different. We're just learning how to adjust to it at this point. So if anything plays out like the games, that means in a couple more years and a couple more seasons, we're gonna get a whole new shit, a whole new planet, nigga. Utopia. Couple weeks. Oh, fuck that shit. I ain't playing that. Fuck Warzone, nigga. Fuck NBA 2K, nigga. Ronnie, we still out here. I'll whoop your ass, nigga. I ain't seen the Knicks in none of those trailers, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas, bruh. Why y'all focusing on skateboarding and NBA 2K? Y'all niggas want to show everything but basketball. All right, I'm ran over, nigga.
Are you buying it?
No, I'm gonna wait to the sale. I'm not buying it release. I learned my lesson. I'm not overpaying for that shit ever again. If that shit go on sale, you want to go half, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'll spend $15. Yeah. Wait, Black Friday. They don't let me do that shit.
They really took the other one off Game Pass. Just
That shit was sus. That was only there for like 2 months.
Yeah.
Nigga say, "Give my shit back."
I went to go try to play it, and it was like,
it's
if
slow.
you don't own this or this and that. I was like,
The
what
one thing
fuck?
about Xbox Game Pass is like, all right, they let you know, all right, this shit is about to leave soon, so here's a discount if you want to buy this shit for life.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Yeah. Well, you just got to go to it. Like, just,
Oh,
I mean, I could put you on, let you know. But yeah, let's transition.
all right.
Actually,
Go ahead.
You got it.
Go.
Do we have that button?
No.
They ain't push a button.
No.
Nigga got the time and all that, and still the whole year off.
What was
Looking
that?
for a button?
What was that?
It was like a sad trombone.
We need some lit shit.
Sound like a little.
You don't got a
fart
gun.
from
Do the gunshot.
Oh.
No gunshot. Sad shit.
I gotta switch. See, that's why I gotta get a new soundboard.
You can build one with the time you got.
Build one.
Oh, there you go. All right.
What's that?
Yeah,
That was the gunshot.
douche.
Spam that shit. Damn. I should have delayed his talk.
Top of the morning.
All right, that's it. All right, so we were talking about how much the world has changed post pandemic, and a lot of countries are starting to implement some lifestyle changes that they want to make or try to make. Real quick, so I don't know if you have seen any of the stuff, but I saw the UK has banned any like sugary drink or fast food commercials to be shown before 9 p.m. on TV.
Wait, that's insane.
So you won't see any McDonald's commercials, like
Taco
Pepsi
Bell.
commercials, like candy before 9 p.m., which I thought was very interesting.
That's extremely interesting.
Before you won't see it before 9 p.m. So after 9 p.m., it's gonna be like when you can curse after like 10 p.m. or whatever it is.
And prime time
Yeah.
television and shit.
Yeah, so that's after
Grab a
prime.
fucking Whopper, lad.
From 9 p.m. on. That's all it's gonna be.
Speaking of Whopper and then being in the UK, y'all remember that girl who's fucking bit
Yeah.
my burger
Yeah.
and then showed me her titties?
Yeah,
That shit was wild.
What a wild sequence.
that was
That
our
was
first
hot.
night there.
Yeah,
Right?
first night there. She's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
can I have a bite?" I'm like, "Wait, what?"
bite of your
Bomb,
Whopper?
bit it. I'm like, "I should pop off on you," but I'm in another country. And then she showed her tits later on. I'm like, "What is going on?"
I love this place.
Hello,
Can you be
puppet.
mad after that? Like,
No.
there's some titties though.
No. Hello, puppet.
And they had like rhyming names. That shit was sus. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah.
But that's wild. Like Leah and Rhea or some shit.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And then Mexico banned the sale of candy, soda, and all that shit in schools. So like vending machines, or you could
Oh.
have juice, soda, things like that.
They have like healthy options or not even.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
water.
Shit, we were just talking about it earlier today. How like we have Recorder Leg. We was introduced to Recorder Leg our last trip to the United
London.
Kingdom, and I was like, I need to find this shit in America. Find this shit in America. It was good until like a couple months later, they said, all right, here. For now on, all the Recorder Leg is in America is going to be 110 calories.
That shit's been asked since.
And it hasn't tasted good. It tastes very diluted, and it's not as good as the shit in the UK. And I'm thinking about it, like, cause America, we don't need all that sugar in our shit. Like we're obese. Like foreigners, no, deadass. Foreigners, they come here and they get a meal and like, dang, this is
That's
what your
just
portions
huge.
is like.
Yeah.
I see why y'all fat as fuck.
Well,
I can imagine what it's like in Texas. Oh my god.
Well, I was gonna say I've seen a big thing with especially people anti-vax,
Wow.
where they're saying, why don't they mandate exercise? Why don't they mandate like healthy living and all this shit?
That is kind of funny.
I'm gonna need I want anti-vaxxers to
Shut the
acknowledge
fuck up.
not only that, but just like basically you're gonna disagree with anything they make you try to do. That is the core issue of this. That is what I'm gonna need people to acknowledge, that it's just anything that they're trying to try to force you to do, you're gonna be against.
It's America, the land of the free. I should be able to decide.
Exactly. So whatever, if they were to suggest and mandate exercise, your ass would be sitting at home. If they were to mandate healthy living and eating, your ass would not be doing that shit. And we've seen this
Paying
before.
taxes.
Y'all remember in New York City when they tried to ban large sodas?
Yeah.
You know how tight people got? Remember how tight people got? Like, I want.
Oh,
what if,
2 liters? or 3 liter?
No, the cups. The cups.
Oh.
the big shit. Yeah.
Oh, the supersize McDonald's. I remember that. Yeah, you're right.
When
you're
they
right,
banned
you're right.
that shit,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
were like, "Oh my god, you're jumping on my freedom to drink whatever." Like,
Just
shut
get
the fuck up.
Get two regular shits.
Get a refill. The free refills.
That too.
People are just gonna be outraged at whatever they get told to do, and
You know what's crazy? Those are the same niggas who. I don't even know how I can say this word. In Texas,
what was the word?
the A word. It rhymes with portions.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know.
We can't say that.
Oh, it's like a
You said
flag.
abortions?
It's a flag word on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, it's.
What kind of weird shit is that?
What do you don't know that? You never heard of that before?
Smortions.
What, you can't say the word?
Yeah,
like-
and it
it's like-
flags the video.
It's like
shadow
that
bans.
word that rhymes with bape.
Yeah, it shadow bans you and shit like that.
That's dumb. Because
That-
there's serious talks about that.
I
It
know,
should be
I
on
know.
YouTube. That
But
Man, they don't give
That's-
a fuck
that-
about
they-
facts.
bro, there's so many things that's been fucked up with social media. Like geotags are still not working on
Yeah, I know,
Instagram.
yeah.
It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's
there's got to be a reason behind.
yeah, it is, and they probably don't want people like I don't know getting found and shit. Yeah, but yeah, that's one of the
So
words
we
that
were
you
wild
ain't
with
supposed.
this one.
But yeah, like it's the crazy because they're like, oh, it's my life. I choose to wear a mask or not. But when y'all want to decide whether people
Have kids.
yeah, that's fucked up, and it makes literally no sense. I'm like, how the fuck can you decide not to wear a mask, but you want to decide what another woman should be able to do with a child? Yeah, in her body, like that, it's fucked up. We live in a fucked up world. America, it just blows my mind sometimes. It's like I don't get it, and it's like literally supposed to be the United States, and I never.
Nope.
It's just the most divided shit I've ever seen in my life.
I think it's the most divided it's been since the
Civil War?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah,
It's bad,
yeah. I know.
and it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh, it's probably not in our lifetime, honestly.
I don't know.
Probably not in our lifetime.
It's sad. It's like disgusting to me.
I know.
I had time to think about the whole anti-vax shit,
You got a lot of time.
and right? What the fuck? Like, do the people know?
He said,
Like I'm announcing on the pod. The fuck?
How you come out?
Yeah. Do the people know?
How you come out and ask what the people know?
What the fuck?
I think it's funny as fuck for him to be the one to be
Right?
like, do the people know? You want a mic?
Oh, make it public. Oh yeah, let's make your life public, Jacob. How about that? Let's go through a nice history of Jacob Francois. Let's not do that. Okay,
You missed his middle
fine.
name.
Francisco.
Suck passe, brother.
brother. Adding brother to the end of it is wild.
That is so
Adding brother. It's like you trying to be respectful at this point.
But
Amazing,
anyways,
brother.
yeah, I was back to my point.
Not even bro. Brother.
Amazing, bro.
Amazing, brother.
I can put the fist up.
But yeah, I was remember I'm like 2 episodes ago, whatever the fuck it was, when we were talking about the vaccine mandate. I was kind of torn on shit about like forcing people to do shit and whatnot,
Right.
and whether it should have been left up to the individual businesses.
Right.
Yeah, fuck the anti-vax. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
At this point, I'm just like
Their reasons aren't legitimate
that's
enough.
what it is. It's just the way they're moving about it is stupid. Like, I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about your medical reasons and religious reasons. Fuck that. You're full of shit.
well, religious.
No, it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I'm not gonna knock the religious people.
Why? Well, I think the medical shit would be more serious than the religious shit.
Right.
That's actually directly affecting you. First of all, I'm very like, sorry. I think religion's
Don't
bullshit
apologize.
to begin with anyway. But like,
Oh,
whatever.
What do you believe in?
I don't believe in any of that shit.
Do you believe in
I
God?
I just move on what's reality, and that's it.
Do you believe in God and shit?
I don't. It's hard to say if I believe in it. I just don't factor it into my life. Is there probably
So
some
are you like
supernatural shit?
atheist or agnostic?
I don't want to like. I don't know. See, I don't like being labeled as that because I don't know what it fully entails.
What? Being atheist?
Yeah,
Being
I mean,
atheist
just,
means
like,
you don't believe in any
anything.
gods.
See, that's I don't.
Being agnostic means
there's probably some supernatural shit out there. I don't know what the fuck it is or anything like that.
That's like being agnostic.
All right,
that means there's like higher beings, and
but
like,
I don't know what the but I don't get into the details of that. I'm like what I actually think is out there. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna find out until God knows when. Or
you can't say God knows when.
I use that a lot of figure. I say holy shit a lot. I use that as just figure of speech.
It was just interesting. I'm like, y'all niggas gotta cut that shit out. If y'all ain't gonna.
Who cares? I don't give a fuck.
You can't be pussyfooting and half stepping.
That's not pussyfooting half stepping.
You can't be like, I'm not about this shit, but I'm gonna use y'all shit.
God
though.
willing.
I
Yeah,
the fuck
you know what I'm saying? You can do what you want, but you bullshit
Lord
yourself.
Nah, whatever. But
Look, man, I might have to change my name based on this shit.
but honestly, I just think these anti-vaxxers are full of
How
shit.
you a walking contradiction? That shouldn't be crazy.
That's me.
I do it a lot, actually.
No, but his name is Christian. He's like, yo, fuck all this Christian shit.
Yeah.
I just think it's just so. A lot of it's dated ideologies too, and it's just like fuck. A lot
I
of
do
it's
think
fucked
things
up.
change. Yeah,
I think a lot of it's fucked up, and
Yeah.
their Texas's reason behind that shit.
Oh, Texas is gross.
Has to do with Christianity. Believe it, like the way they grew up and believed what is right and what is normal, and when you're not, when the whole construction of the United States was supposed to separate church and state is bullshit. It's all bullshit to just figure out a way to get what you want and manipulate.
Here's the crazy shit. I guarantee you, if they ended up getting one of their side bitches pregnant, they get an abortion.
Oh, of course they are. They don't pay.
They might just
they're gonna,
ship the
they're gonna
whole bitch.
put that shit under the,
woman.
and they're gonna take care of that shit.
Whew.
Either that or send that little motherfucker off to like the foster care home or some shit like that.
They might send the whole woman.
Probably. I don't know. It's
Out the
so
country.
Messy
backwards.
messy business,
And like,
disgusting.
but not just on the anti-abortion people, but just the anti-vaxxers that what?
Never.
What? I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck
You
that
gotta.
shit.
Fuck our views.
We trying to. Yeah.
Stupid.
You got you. Know what I mean.
Whatever. But even the anti-vaxxers, they're coming up with like the most idiotic excuses now at this point.
I just need them to say, I don't want to do it. That's just say what it is. I don't want to get it.
You know, I want it. Like, we have a lot of people that we know that are so against the shit.
But
But I want to know what's their legitimate reason why they
these
wouldn't do
fucking
it.
dickheads are taking horse shit, the horse dewormers, and taking that instead.
Not our homies, but
Who the fuck? Yeah, who's doing that?
Joe Rogan did it, and like he's getting a bunch of the fucking anti-vaxxers to. It's ivermectin. Or
I think that follow
called.
was crazy. He made it seem like our homies was doing that.
They whatever. I'm not even. It's stupid to be honest with you.
You
But
said
like,
you wasn't gonna complain this episode.
I know, right? Look at walking contradiction. What I said.
You're a sitting one.
But yeah, it's just like my whole opinion's changed on that.
Yeah.
And y'all wildin'. Just I don't know.
But I'm over this whole COVID shit. I learned. I think I accepted the fact that this nigga is not going nowhere.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
This nigga signed
He
the
could,
lease
he could
forever.
mutate and all. I don't give a fuck
This
anymore.
nigga did
I
mutate.
don't.
He
He could
mutated
look.
to move.
I
I don't care if you're vax or unvax. Look, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear about this shit.
I'm so over it.
It's over.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm burnt out from.
Look, I ain't arguing with nobody. It could kill you. It can.
There's a lot of people out there that are like legit, like still like way in depth with the whole variant shit and everything.
Hey, and God bless.
I'm like,
I can't say God bless.
Wait,
Right?
you don't believe in God either?
No, I question that motherfucker.
Yeah. But my whole thing is these people just
What
like
about
to
you?
live their life in fear. In my opinion.
Do you believe in God? All right, good. All right, I thought I was all right. I'm about to say y'all niggas is all atheists and agnostic in this motherfucker.
I'm not atheist. I just have questions.
No, I'm saying and agnostic and shit.
I don't know what that means.
That means you believe there might be higher beings, but you don't think there's just one God, or you like shit like that.
I just don't want to factor it into my life. Like I don't like. That's where I'm at with it.
It's already factored into your life when you say, "Oh my God," every
I don't
5
think
minutes.
it's just. I said
Depends
I
who he
use it
thinks
as a
his God
figurative-
is.
Who is your God? Do you think you have a God?
I don't fucking know.
So,
I don't
question:
care.
Do you believe
I
in
don't, like, you
things
don't
like
understand, I don't-
karma and shit?
Nah, I think a lot of it's coincidence. But I like there's
Oh,
supernatural.
so he doesn't
shit.
believe. There's
There's supernatural shit. Now I'm not saying if there's like this being or beings out there. I don't fucking know. I don't really care.
No one
I'm not
knows.
like really.
That's why it's called faith.
I'm not like investing. I don't make moves or decisions based off of that. I think they just happen. I don't plan on.
So do you
that.
believe in luck? Cause you do say, "Damn, I have bad luck and shit like that."
Not like I mean, not too seriously, but yeah.
Interesting. Cause like you're halfway there, but it's like nah.
Because I don't know. It's a lot of the
It's just a
uncertainty.
coincidence that all
It's a
this
lot-
bad shit keeps happening.
It's a lot of the like I said. First of all, this whole shit is what the fuck is this life? What is life? Like, do we want to go down this rabbit hole? I don't fucking know, but like,
slow down, you run out of breath.
nah, like, I just don't like. I do what I try to enjoy. It makes me happy,
Right.
and that's like it. I don't like.
That's how I live life too.
I don't factor in. Oh, is God watching down on me on my decisions and this and that? I don't like my moral. I don't. It's just like. What I feel is right and wrong is my own personal belief, not based off of a specific religion or anything like that. Mm-hmm. That's it. That's how I move.
I did not think we'd end up on God.
Right?
Talk.
Holy shit! I know we were talking about fucking.
To me, that sounds like
whoppers and titties.
That
and
sounds
shit.
like spirituality to me, because that's how I move throughout.
What call it what it is? I don't know, but I don't.
That's how
it's hard to like label it, I guess, but that's how I
Not
am.
that hard. Just read.
Read what?
Have you ever read the Bible?
No. Well, I've been.
Not like in fully. I had like a children's
I've been
Bible
to
when I was
church
younger.
plenty of times.
Yeah, me too.
No, but like recent. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I go with my mom sometimes, and we normally go at like on holidays like Easter and Christmas, and she has church on all the time. She listens to gospel, so that's how I'm in the shit. Like,
I think that's why I moved away from that shit. My grandmother is very religious. Mm-hmm. I'm baptized, confirmed,
Yeah, same thing.
communion,
yeah.
whatever the fuck that shit is.
I don't think I ever got baptized.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've never willingly wanted to go to church.
Who does? That's
So, what
weird
do you
to
mean?
me.
Who does? People want to go.
That
People
shit is
love to
weird
feel
to me.
the.
God gave
I'm
me a
just
day.
saying, there are people
God
that like,
gave me
yo,
a day off, and I gotta go talk to this motherfucker.
People really want to go there and feel. I mean, look at all those.
Do
like,
y'all believe in
Baptist
blessings?
churches.
You don't even have to answer no more.
I don't know what that means.
Nah, of course not.
So, what were you gonna say? My bad.
I forgot now.
I might have been blessed a couple times, but I don't know.
I might have been cursed a couple times. That's I had a scoop
If
about
you
it.
can believe in
I had-
curse, you can believe in
I had a
blessings.
scoop about this. We praise God all the time. We don't never blame God for shit. We ain't never blame God for COVID, right?
We can blame God for being here.
I've never heard anyone. Oh damn! Blame God for this shit.
I
Always
blame-
praise the Lord. He's okay. Not
Nigga,
praise the Lord.
I
His
blame
car
the
crashed
fucking-
and he broke 2 bones.
Well, you
I
know,
blame-
most preachers straight up say God doesn't make mistakes.
They do.
They say
So
that
it's
a
either-
lot.
He's
They say
perfect.
that a
Yeah,
lot. They say
Yeah,
that a lot.
that's bullshit.
yeah.
It's either he doesn't make mistakes or he's a cruel motherfucker.
I blame.
He's a cruel. He's a cruel motherfucker.
I
Look,
blame the fucking fish who crawled out the fucking sea and became a lizard, that became a dinosaur, that became a caveman,
That became a bird.
that became all the way to me having responsibilities, because I did not sign up for this shit, my nigga. You telling me I gotta fucking go to work and school and all this shit that I don't want to do? Like, I blame them niggas. Like, who told you? Fuck that fish, nigga. Why the fuck did you just stay in your lane, my nigga? That bum ass fish decided to evolve
my biggest thing is they always
and
say
become me. Like,
they always say we're made in God's image, right?
I was white once. Nah.
All right, we out. We out. That's funny as fuck. Oh shit.
But question, I feel y'all, because when it comes to this shit, I always wonder, wait, ma, if heaven's up there, why can't I see that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all? Oh,
Wait,
okay.
when
All
we
right.
die,
Real quick.
Why is everybody always happier when they die? Why don't we just all collectively just off ourselves right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just
Heaven
hop off
sounds
this-
lit.
Yeah, right? Why would we just all together just off ourselves?
Did y'all listen to Andre 3000's verse on the Kanye song?
I did. I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the first words that he has is, if you would think that in heaven they would let you speak to your son, right? And I don't want to harp on that too much, but it's just like in this idea of heaven that we've built up, you would think that it's this infinite place of happiness, right?
Like
and he's saying that
utopia type shit.
Right, but he's saying you would think that they would let you speak to your loved one. I thought that was interesting. I thought that spoke volumes. I don't know what everyone's belief of heaven is. Personally, my favorite definition of heaven is from Blue, Below the Heavens, where it's just heaven is whatever you make it in this life. I like that definition of it. I have a lot of unanswered things about faith and religion.
Excuse me.
I'm still finding answers that I'm not willing to subscribe to one higher being that I have to give my everything to based on this idea of him being perfect and giving me everything.
Do y'all remember the episode of Black Mirror? What is it called? San Junipero?
Yeah.
Is that the last one?
No,
The 80s
two
joint
girls?
where you
was the
die.
80s
Yeah,
joint.
where you die, but your mind is uploaded to like
Yeah.
wherever you want it to be. I wonder, like, what if it was like that, like the afterlife type
I like
shit?
that.
That would be fire, right? Yeah. So maybe
Only one way
heaven
to
can
find
do
out.
that. Yeah. Yeah. Right. We out.
No. No.
We out. Just pull out a fucking bazooka.
Don't kill us because we did it. All right, this is getting a little
To
too
be
morbid.
continued.
Yeah, we gotta go. All right, let's go.
Oh, where we going? Oh, we going to
go to China.
Yeah, we going to China? Are we in China with it? I recently seen a report about China saying that they're trying to ban non-masculine men from TV.
What does that mean?
Masculine men. Yeah, they're only males allowed on TV from now
I guess
on.
over for
So
Lil
what
Nas
defines a
X.
masculine man? I'd love the definition if anyone has one.
I guess any type of man showing any sort of feminine traits, it's not allowed.
Do they describe facial hair as a manly trait?
I don't know. I don't know what exactly is their China's definition of a manly man, but in America, I feel like I know what a manly man is.
I'd be curious for the definition of Chinese men.
I am, because they're all a
Masculine.
little tiny and like kind of puny type.
We ain't doing them no favors this episode.
No, I fuck with China though.
I'm interested to see what a masculine man is in their definition, because I think it would vary. But
I do too. But yeah,
I think that's toxic. I don't like.
I think they're probably like banning like anything promoting like cross dressing. Probably some.
can gay people be on? It's
No.
probably slow, right?
No.
Can you be gay and masculine? It's interesting.
Yeah, yes.
Nigga say yes. Me.
He said yes.
Yes.
A lot of the bear culture is like that.
Bear. I heard of that. I was watching
Chicago.
a Vice.
Oh,
I was watching a Vice documentary, and it was like a whole island full of bears. Pause. And you know the glasses guy? He used to be on the Vice.
glass guy used to be on the place.
I forgot the name of the show. It was like he used to do all the documentaries. He'll be with the rappers and shit.
Yeah, okay, I know who he's talking
Yeah,
about.
one episode was about bears, and bears are pretty much big gay men, and he was just kicking it with them for like a weekend on some random ass island. That shit was crazy. I didn't know that was a such thing, but that's a such thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So no, they are. So, but I don't-
Not in China, according to them.
yeah, probably not.
Yeah, they ain't
Yeah.
showing that
I
on
don't-
TV.
They probably don't even promote gay culture. over
Hell
there.
no.
Bro, they
don't
porn
let
is
them
still
have internet.
fucking
Yeah, no.
pixelated. Oh yeah,
They're
China's
limiting
wild.
internet to like 3 hours a week or something,
Yeah.
right?
3 hours a week.
I don't know.
Oh shit.
I don't know about that. But
Macau is part of China, right? It's kind of, right? It's owned by China type shit?
I think now it is. Yeah, especially like the whole Hong Kong situation. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I fuck with China. I don't know.
There's
It's
more
wild
sus,
over there.
China or Texas?
Texas.
Yeah.
I know more about Texas. I know all the bullshit going on in Texas more than I do.
Doesn't
China.
China have like a one-child policy?
Nah, that shit might be two now.
I've always wondered if that's actually real or is that some shit we made up?
No, it's that.
Oh, is it?
They're
No, they wildin'
overpopulated like a motherfucker. I'm like, y'all be fucking out there?
It's just for business, though.
They fucking for business?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Never mind. I feel like we're ODing.
Scoops.
I gotta do mine real quick. Oh, do, 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 do. I
need to get the gong sound on you. Boom.
You say this all the time. You gotta get a sound. I mean,
I gotta get
you get the sound. Don't push the button.
Try to push the button. He's like, oh, I gotta hit 3 buttons.
I hit 3 buttons.
All right. A couple episodes ago, was it 2 ago? We were talking about people wearing like the sweaters and the
jackets in the summer.
and the inappropriate weathers. But then I just want to reflect back and say I kind of understand because there are people with certain insecurities, like people with scars and personal traumas that they've been through. Yeah, that they try to hide. And then when I thought more and more deep about it, I realized I was kind of that person too, because I have like eczema and I have like, whenever I scar, my scars don't go away. They still show. So I used to be that guy and like high school and junior high school, always wearing like the long sleeves to kind of hide the scars and shit like that. So I just want to say, you know what? I kind of understand some of y'all. I might be scared of some of y'all with the coats though, because with the coats, I always
coats
you
is
just
OD.
throw on a long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
You don't need. If they got a coat, they got a gun.
But yeah. When you got the coat, I think you got the heat on you, like
Literally,
both feet. Yeah. Yeah. You sweating and you got a fucking gun on you. But I do understand how some people could hide their scars. There's some people who are going through mental issues. They harm themselves to cope with it, and then they try to hide those shits. So I understand that part of it, and I want to say I also been there before too. I scarred badly, and then them shits don't go away from me, and I used to try to hide them shits, but then lately I've been just ignoring. I've been becoming more comfortable with my insecurities, so I changed that myself personally. I feel like I was able to do that, so I just want to say I understand those people. But we're transitioning into hoodie season right now, so y'all able to chill. This y'all time right now, so you know what I mean.
I just want that shit.
Yeah, it's y'all time. Yeah, it's all you right now.
I just want that to last. I would like hoodie season to be more than 2
Just
weeks.
move to San Francisco.
That's expensive.
Yeah, that was number 1 most expensive. And I think New York is number 2, Boston number 3. I was doing research on that for some reason. But yeah. I heard they got good weather, even in the summer.
Yeah. It doesn't ever get too hot, never gets too cold.
That's fire.
It's like 70 degrees all year.
That's fire.
Yeah. They just get earthquakes.
No wonder they be hyphy the whole time. Like, oh shit. Shit fire.
Do you want to go? Or
I'll go. Is yours heavy or light?
light.
Okay, I'll stay light then. I saw this. I saw this week that people were holding memorials and funeral services for unemployment benefits.
Like candlelight ceremony.
Like literally,
That's special.
there was literal candlelight vigils for unemployment benefits, and like I thought it was memes and stuff, but there was dead ass people crying and like upset that extra benefits for unemployment have ended.
That shit was hard.
Y'all gotta get it together. What are we doing?
I was like, he better not.
What are we doing? Like, really? We gotta do better. We have to.
No, you knew it was a rap when niggas is getting that PPP loan. Like, wait, I gotta pay this back?
Look, in the same month, the rent moratorium has ended.
Yeah.
It's
about to get real. It's about to get real.
When they said winter is coming, this is what they meant.
Yeah. Wasn't the White Walkers.
Yeah. Them White Walkers is coming, man.
It's the feds. They about to get you.
Oh man, they are coming. And
You about to
if you were chilling for like a year and a half and you was doing scams and collecting unemployment and not working, doing all this shit, and you thought that it was just gonna be all peaches and cream for all this time.
And Casamigos.
You're wild. Casamigos and cream. That's what a lot of you bitches were getting.
Yeah. And cream pie too. Word, I've seen y'all.
I appreciated I appreciated the memes. I thought they were funny. If you were really saddened by this unemployment benefit thing, bro, you had like 2 years to get it together. You have time to get a job. You had time to come up with a plan or something. If you was just sitting on your ass buying bullshit and not stacking your money or building towards something, you had this coming. I'm sorry. We got to do better. We can't be holding no fucking services. We done seen too many people died. Serious shit happened the past year and a half. We be having candlelight vigils for unemployment. All right. I appreciate a good joke. Let's get it together. Get this money.
All right. Semolina.
Semolina. All right. So, while we were gone for a little bit, we had two of the biggest album drops, quite possibly of the year.
Easily.
Quite possibly in a while.
Easily.
Past 2 years. And I just want to say, past week, 2 weeks rather, since kind of Certified Lover Boy dropped, there's all these comparisons, either Certified Lover Boy or Donda. Certified Lover Boy, which one you pick? Which one's better, right? And like, all right, fine, I'm here for all like the kind of if you want to compare it because of how big they are, that's fine. But a lot of people, and this kind of ties back a little bit into people who don't think for themselves, and a lot of people shit on both of the albums. Yeah. And like, yeah, everyone's entitled to their personal opinions and whatnot. I think y'all bullshitting. I fuck with both albums heavy, and I feel like we've gotten a lot of great music the past like month, and I'm here for all of it. I'm not here for the comparisons. I'm here to just take in all of it.
Yeah, real quick. I was gonna say I don't understand why people are comparing the two so much.
It's because they have the feud, and it's because it's the two biggest artists to drop albums in a while. We've been waiting.
They're two very different albums.
We've been waiting on it.
Extremely. They're like literally polar opposites.
You know, we were, because Drake hasn't dropped a legit album in like 3 years? Yeah, something like that, right? Yeah, because he had a couple of those like lost tapes and shit like that. And Kanye's obviously delayed on his albums a million times already and whatnot. We talked about that before. But I'm here for it. I enjoy both albums. I'm not here to compare on shit on it. I think it's both great music on both sides, to be honest with you. I know
great.
In certain aspects.
You didn't like them?
No. I'm gonna put it like this. I enjoyed both albums. This is the first Drake album I enjoyed. I'll tell you one thing though, ain't none of them shit's classics.
His albums?
None of those 2 albums that dropped. None of those are classics to me.
We've had the classic.
I hate to bring it there. When I heard "Good Kid, Mad City" for the first time, I'm like, yo, like all the way through, it felt special.
So
you know when you hear it and it's there.
Have you ever had a classic album that grew into a classic for you though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, that was Food and Liquor from Lupe Fiasco, and the Cool. You know what it is? I realized for me, all the albums that I might consider a classic are concept-driven albums with like
bodies of work.
Yeah, that not just single, song, single.
Feature.
Yeah. That doesn't do it for me all the time. But there are some that are like that. Like, yo, these 10 songs, there's not a skip on this shit that I can consider a classic. But most of the time, they are like entire like storyline or concept-driven albums. Like, I think Good Kid, Section 80 was another one to me. Damn, I'm sounding like a fucking Kendrick.
I was gonna say, are you gonna put all Kendrick?
Yeah, no. Nah, I ain't gonna.
And look, this past week, speaking of Kendrick, we got finally Kendrick is back on a now two singles, two songs now. Baby Keem's album, I fuck with heavy.
That was hard.
I'm here for this shit. Yeah. Finally, like you hear me I complain often about especially a lot of music. And look, back to back weeks, we've been out and heard they're playing this shit.
We're going to the right spot.
Things are open again. That's what people were waiting for.
But we were going out for a while and people were still on the same Fetty Wap bullshit. And it's time to put Fetty to rest. I'm done hearing that shit. I don't.
You gotta kill him.
No, listen to the music. Come on now, we don't need to. He asked me if I'm keeping it dark or light, and I said light. So like,
killing Fetty Wap would be pretty dark.
Yeah, but anyways, no, I'm here for all this good music.
That could be light work.
Stop comparing the shit. Enjoy it. Take it in.
Fetty?
Fine. If you don't
Fetty
like it
Wap.
specifically, then fine. But like, no, I mean,
he should have been on that WAP remix, right?
You're wild.
yeah, no. No.
That was a layup. They should have put him on that shit. That's fucked up. Shout out to Fetty Wap. You act like he didn't run 2005? What year was that? No, not 5. I'm like 15.
Yeah, you're wilding with that one.
Since 2005.
He would have been with DJ Unk and them niggas.
He would have fit right in.
He looked like, right? Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully the Kendrick album that comes out eventually is gonna be dope. We're finally getting the big artists dropping shit after this whole COVID situation, which kind of put shit to whack.
Can I be honest with y'all right now? I'm kind of scared of the Kendrick album.
Why?
Because I think people are setting the bar extremely high.
People
right
did
now.
it for Kanye. People did it for Drake.
I think they did that for Kanye. And guess what? I think they missed.
What? You think?
People set the bar extremely high for Kanye.
Yeah.
What
I set it
album?
low for him, to be honest.
No, but a lot of
people in general terms, people set the expectation really high.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I used to do it too.
Kanye.
Exactly.
People set the bar extremely high, but ain't no album been as good as the first 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of his albums been as good as the first 3 or 4 or 5. Ever since like Yeezus, that shit been like, all right, it's been like.
Well, I was about to say, like, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was fire.
But
that was like his 5th album.
Yeah,
6th.
5th. Look, ever since Yeezus, that shit been like, all right,
yeah.
All right, what's going on?
He's in a different.
And then with
place
Drake,
now, so
they set the shit high. I think people are capping when they saying all this shit's a fire.
Well, you have the stands. The same thing with J. Cole stands too. So like,
my whole thing, people are setting the bar so high. Like they put memes of Kendrick Lamar sunning both Kanye and Drake and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, cause here's the thing with Kendrick Lamar albums, whether they're better or not, they just go in different directions.
No, yeah, it's
like. Good Kid, Mad City is way different than To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
And they both fire to me. But they're just going in different directions with the shit. So I think people setting their expectations super high. So when they hear Kendrick do shit like what he did on the other Baby Keem song, where he's like off beat saying top of the morning, people like, yo, what the fuck is this shit? So I think they're setting themselves up for low key disappointment. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm excited,
but I'm also scared for what
I'm here to absorb
happen.
and take it in. That's what I'm.
Pause.
Yeah, but that's what I'm here to do. And all this, I've been very satisfied with the state of music lately. And I'm here for it. I'm here for more of it. So hopefully we could get back to people not being afraid to put shit out because they're afraid of touring and all that stuff, and people can finally put out works of art that they want to put out, because people were like, "Oh, let me throw like some, B-side tracks out for a little bit here and there, a little fluff, a lot of labor, a lot of label shit being uncertain. Let's get back to putting shit as a priority and putting shit out now for the moment." So
yeah, respect.
Yeah,
respect.
But enjoy it.
Yeah,
and we hope you enjoyed this episode of the Neapolitan Ice Cream Podcast.
Word.
Tune in next time.
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Talk shit.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
And most importantly,
don't kill us.